I was only a teenager. Hi, I'm Jeff Jackson, and I counsel people who've lost someone they love to suicide. If you are or were a teenager when you lost your parent to suicide, this video is for you. Believe it or not, I still remember vividly what it was like to be a teenager. Even without trauma in your life, there's tons of emotions swirling around inside you every day. I talk a lot in these videos about brain chemistry, and here's a basic medical fact. Teenage brains are still forming, and that alone creates a lot of emotional ups and downs. At times you may feel deep, intense, off-the-chart emotions, and other times you may just want to shut down emotionally and not talk to anyone. I get it. But losing a parent to suicide is something you need to talk about. Anyone who loses anyone to suicide needs to talk about it, because this is a serious injury that you've sustained, just as if you were in a really bad accident. To survive, you need to heal from it. And that healing doesn't just happen automatically by just waiting it out. It takes care and it takes some work. It's not super hard work, it's just some work, some attention. There's also some important facts that you need to remember and stay focused on. Number one, it's okay to hurt, and it's okay to let other people see you hurt. Whatever you're afraid they might think of you, don't worry about it. You can be 99.9% sure they're not thinking that, and they're not going to. Projecting our fears onto other people is just something we all do. Don't let it get in your way. Number two, everyone around you is hurting too. If your other parent is still in your life, then they're hurting. If you have a brother or sister, they're hurting. If your grandparents are still with you, they're hurting. And even if your family isn't close or isn't used to sharing emotions, your family is one of the best tools for healing that each of you have. You're in this together, so please talk to them. And if they're the ones reluctant or refuse to talk about it, give them time, but keep inviting them to share with you. And I use the word invite deliberately. This isn't something you can force or shame or manipulate someone into doing. But if you keep extending the invitation, lovingly, sensitively, saying to them, hey, we're going through the exact same thing. I think we can help each other. Then you're setting the right atmosphere for them to eventually open up. Number three, your parent's suicide has nothing to do with you. Your parents had a whole life before you even came into the world, and they have other aspects of their life apart from your family. Work, friends, passions, pursuits. If you had a fight with them, it doesn't matter. If you think you gave them too much trouble or caused them worry, it doesn't matter. Trust me, nothing that you ever said or didn't say or do contributed to their suicide in any way. How do I know that? Because I've spent decades studying suicide, and it is never about things like that. The real cause is an underlying condition, a kind of brain chemistry disorder that, through no fault of their own, made them look at life through a distorted lens that robbed them of the ability to feel joy and hope the way most people do. That's it. Number four, they loved you. They loved you more than they could ever show or put into words. And they didn't end their life because they didn't want to be with you or your family anymore. They did it because they were in a tremendous amount of pain every day because of that brain chemistry disorder. And they needed to escape that pain. That's the only reason. And that's terribly sad. But that pain they were in is over now. No more pain for them. Number five, and most important of all, don't shut down. You can't ignore this or pretend it doesn't matter. That just doesn't work. And this doesn't mean that everything in your life is now tainted or no good or not worth doing. It may feel that way at times, but it'll get better, I promise you. You have a lot of life ahead of you, filled with great experiences and great things, just waiting for you to live them. And that's exactly what they wanted for you. Now, if you were a teen when you lost your mom or dad, but you're older now, pretty much everything I just said applies to you too. Because losing someone we love to suicide is always hard, one of the hardest things we can possibly go through. And I'm sorry that you're now one of the people who have to deal with it. But I know you can, and I've created this video series to help you do it. this has helped you even a little, follow or subscribe and check out my other videos. There's a lot more I want to share with you.